you, doggy. Okay. Oh, you're okay. Just knows I'm here, buddy. Oh, purse. There's a polar push.
He's good. Hey. I know. He's just a 49er fan. He's just a 49er fan.
Hey, buddy.
Leave him alone.
It is!
Hey, what's up?
Homer's the man. Homer,
What's going on, guys?
You got the white chair,
What's
bro.
happening?
Oh yeah.
What's up?
Oh yeah. Okay, this is a nice surprise. This is a nice gift. We got one of the Patreons, one of the the myths, the legends. Go ahead and throw the.
Good host would have that stuff.
Oh my god, what are you doing?
Man, this shit hella tangled. Thought I was fishing on somebody else's pole.
Yeah. All right. That sounds cool. All right, we got Homer Robinson. Hey, Robertson. We got David Robinson and Homer Robertson here.
What a terrible
Homer.
host.
Put that. Use that mic. I could use it before. You've been on the mic.
Yeah, man.
Get it to your face and let's get chatting. All right.
I'm surprised you came here after hearing him rapping that.
Yeah, what do you think about all the throat coat
It's
stuff?
not bad.
It's not bad. Here, sit it into the mic.
It's not bad.
Okay. All right.
Don't lie, right?
Don't lie.
Yeah. Give me 3 words.
What, 3 words?
Just give me 3 words. It's random words. Give me 3 words. Anyone. 3 words.
Wheaties.
Wheaties.
Somebody else throw something out.
Biblioteca.
Biblioteca. Okay, I can do that. Biblioteca. All right.
Chocolate.
Chocolate. Okay, perfect.
All right, let's hear it.
All right, yo. So when Homer walked in, he smelled like he smoked some Wheaties. Not the cereal, but the Biblioteca chocolate flavored Wheaties.
That's not bad.
Really bad.
It's true. I did smoke it.
I can smell
You were
it.
right. So. At least you're being honest with you, right?
Yeah, no, I can absolutely smell it right now. It is. I've got some secondhand going. Okay, so Homer, welcome back. Have you ever been on a garage night before?
No.
Now you're here, in the flesh, wearing your Nebraska hat.
We got a big game on
It's been a
Saturday.
huge game.
Yeah, we're playing undefeated Indiana.
You think you guys got it?
We'll see. We looked bad, and
Dude.
each half we looked like shit.
Did you guys play Oregon? Who was it that you guys?
No, we beat who we just beat?
Who no? You guys.
Rutgers.
Rutgers, but you guys lost.
That's crazy.
We lost to Illinois
Illinois, that's right.
in overtime by
That's
3.
right. That was a good game.
Yeah.
It's Illinois if Jared is listening.
Oh.
For
Illinois.
Just for Skelly.
Okay.
Scary, dude, he didn't hit me up with any scary skellies. I reached out to him. I said it's since June he hasn't hit me up with any scary skellies. So we don't have any scary skellies. So we got some.
Well, you kind of put everybody on, you know.
Yeah.
When you said we weren't going to do it anymore, they probably were just done doing stuff.
They're probably celebrating.
They're still paying me. So we got some homeboy hammering Homer questions
Okay.
that you can ask at any point for the Garage Night Boys. And if you want the boys to ask you anything as well, you guys jump in. Feel free. But in the meantime, let's talk. Let's catch up. Craig, what's been new? Anything new?
What do you want to talk about?
You're back. You took
You get it, don't you?
You do wrestling references and nobody's going to understand what you're doing.
What I've been watching.
I will.
I've been watching the.
That was a Cody Rhodes references he's trying right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been watching the Netflix special, and Holly's gonna be
McMahon?
mad
The
at me
McMahon one?
because I said I haven't seen the Menendez brothers, and she has questions on that. If you guys have seen that yet, real quick, have you guys seen the Menendez brothers documentary or the?
I watched the entire trial. Does that count?
With the one back in like 1996.
He was really big into the trial back then. He had merch and everything.
I want to know how to get away with it.
I didn't even know what it's about. I'm out of the loop.
Holly's screaming at listening to this right now. She gave us homework that at some point we're gonna have to watch the documentary first, and then they have like the miniseries. So and
Is
then
it a Lifetime miniseries?
it's all on Netflix.
Oh.
Or I think there's a Hulu documentary, and then the miniseries is on.
Because they killed their parents.
Hashtag free the Mendez
Dude,
brothers.
and there's a point where it's like, yes, correct. It sounds like that they.
Oh, they didn't kill him?
No, they maybe did.
It was self-defense.
Yeah, and they were getting
Oh.
abused
That's what
and
I
stuff
think.
like that. So, anyway, she wants our opinion. So let's have like an uneducated opinion real quick, because we haven't watched anything. Corey, what do you think? What do you think? Are they guilty? Do you think that
What should happen to him?
right now?
I think one should be released and they have to fight to find out who does.
On the pay-per-view.
Okay.
One can be free.
So a UFC fight between the two,
Sure.
and then the winner gets freed.
It's like those island movies that Stone Cold did where they just drop you on an island, you gotta fight your way.
The Condemned?
Yeah.
I think that they should be freed, and the state of California should pay them severance. For putting them in jail.
Okay, yeah.
But they did murder them.
Yes. And I'd like Gavin Newsom to physically hand the money to them.
Like cash?
Yes.
Whoa.
Damn.
I prefer one of those big checks like Happy Gilmore used to do.
Oh, they could have it on a game day.
Okay, so we can.
Pat McAfee gives them the check.
They kick
They
the
can
field.
pump their way out of prison.
Yeah.
They kick the field. Go.
But if they miss that field goal, they're back in.
Yeah.
Back in prison if they miss it.
Oh.
They gotta wear the Bob Barker shoes though to make it legit.
So, Homer, what's your thoughts?
I don't know anything about
I think
it.
he deserves
I'm out
it.
of the loop.
He
I must.
deserves it.
I must be under a rock.
I feel like you have plenty of time to kind of watch some of this stuff.
I don't even know what it's about.
Okay, all right. I have not either. I've been watching McMahon, dude.
That was
McMahon,
What a genius.
There was a lot there.
He was a G.
That
I'm not gonna say he wasn't a genius. He was.
And the wild thing was that they put most of this together prior to his allegations. So,
But he had allegations.
Yeah, I think
way before that.
I think everybody already knew what the deal was.
but the whole the most interesting parts for me was just seeing how big Hulk Hogan brought WWF to becoming a character business, and then but then the whole NWO thing, it filled in holes for me. I knew it was all going on, but I did not understand how big and how much they played off of each other, and then how bad the WCW buried the WWE for a while. Yeah.
They ended up burying themselves, so it's fine.
Yeah, true. Very true. But yeah, very, very interesting to see all that. And then also they kind of dive into the whole, not Bret Hart, but Owen Hart's death. Mm-hmm. That was pretty interesting.
They actually have a, what is that? I've actually watched the.
What they said isn't true either, though.
Owen Hart death. What are the ones they do on A&E?
The life of?
Behind the Music.
Legends.
Yeah, but it's called something.
It's called Legends.
Real World.
It's called Legends.
Yeah, something like that.
WWE Legends.
They said that blood was his on the mat. That's not true. That blood was already there for matches before.
Is that true? How do you know? Were you there?
Yeah.
Are you Owen Hart?
No, we talked about it at one of my meetings.
Oh, your question and answer meetings. You're just raising your head in the back. Hey, when are we going to talk about Owen Hart's blood on the mat?
Who do you think makes those decisions when the clip breaks?
Was that his?
Whose decision?
No, I'm being still doing the joke.
No, that ended.
Just like Owen. So.
Too soon.
30 years, 25 years.
I hope Bret Hart punches you in the face.
He would. Did you watch it yet?
What, the McMahon documentary? Yeah.
What'd you think?
Really good.
What was your favorite part? I don't think you watched it.
I watched the whole thing.
Oh, the whole thing
I was
twice?
disappointed that it was only 8 episodes.
Ooh, it was actually 5 episodes. No, I'm kidding.
No, it was longer than that.
So you did watch it?
Yes.
What was the dad part was surprising as well. The whole like
how he got abused by his dad, and
Well-
that's kind of why he's the way he is.
a little bit, but mostly how he kind of swindled his dad out of it. Like he was like,
To take over.
I'll take this over. If I default on any payment, you get it back. But then he just poured all of the money that he got for the shows right back in and to his payments and got it.
That sounds like a good business.
Yeah.
So smart.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about how he booked himself as daddy to all the women wrestlers.
Oh, it's okay. Interesting. Yeah. Did you guys want to buy me out of Fullbuddy Cast? Yeah, if you default.
I don't have $3 in my pocket.
Sure, I'm still owed, so let's call it even.
Yeah, it was. So we'll watch the Menendez brothers, but now Holly has to watch McMahon. I feel like that's a fair trade. She's got to watch McMahon.
We need a report on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
We should just call in. It could be maybe her drive home report where she just phones in and talks to us about the McMahon episodes. Just a thought. Craig, you're also wearing a Tennessee Volunteers hat.
I am.
No, usually you're rocking like a minor league hat or something baseball. Is this a Tennessee baseball related or is this football related?
Peyton Manning related. What are you talking about? He loves Peyton
Corey,
Manning.
Corey saw me with this hat and said I'm wearing it for Peyton Manning, but actually this hat was given to me as a gift from one of my players that I coached, and she's going to Tennessee.
Oh, was it the
that's
hat
cool.
that she wore in her press conference that she chose the college?
No, it was not.
It'd be kind of cool if it was.
Oh, it would be cool.
It'd be kind of weird if it was.
No, because she's dedicating that to the person that helped pour
To an assistant coach?
Great.
He still helps.
top dog
That
assistant
seems,
coach.
that seems like a weird gift from a young child to an adult.
I feel it's weird it didn't go to the head coach.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, that means.
Oh, he got one too.
Oh, did you? Okay. Was it the same kind of hat or was it a better one?
I don't know.
Are you a Volunteers fan prior to this a little bit?
Yeah, actually, I like their baseball team. Like, I don't think they're going to beat Alabama this week, but
Is their baseball team playing Alabama this week?
no, their football team is.
Okay, I was just checking. You did say that weirdly. No, their baseball team. I think they're going to beat Alabama this week.
It's not early.
It's an indoor league.
It's a wiffle ball league. They have a whole different thing going.
That would be awesome.
I'd watch.
Dude, did you see the wiffle ball league that they broadcast it? It's in the Pacific Northwest. It's like in.
Yes.
The WFL?
I've seen it numerous times.
Dude, that's how come? I feel like your guys' group should have came up with that. That is insane to me. That
We
you
used to have home run derbies in front of his house with
Yeah.
pickleball. Everybody would drink and then we'd just take turns trying to hit home runs.
dingers.
Yeah, over his house. That was the rule. It had to be over the house.
Whose house?
His.
Craig's.
Yeah.
Wasn't that kind of your house at a point too?
No.
You can say our house.
It was his house.
No, it wasn't when we were kids.
No, it was just, yeah.
Oh, you did have
No, I mean
adults?
now.
Yeah.
You lived
like,
at.
This is like maybe 5 years ago.
Yeah, at the house he currently resides at.
I don't live with him.
You did for a bit.
No, I didn't.
I thought you did for like a week.
I've never lived with him ever.
You wanted to.
Oh, every day of my life. I just want to get back there where we had bunk beds. So we can watch Star Trek and WWE wrestling.
That would be awesome. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, that would be sweet. That would be sweet. Homer, how far away did you live from these? Did you guys play at the same park and all that
Yeah,
basketball?
I grew up out by Deep Lake though,
But so why were you down at?
because all my friends lived in town.
So who were you visiting?
Just people around town.
He knew where to come play basketball.
Did they
Glad
know
I knew
you?
where to play basketball.
Yeah.
Of course they knew me.
Just visiting people. I saw people and I visited. A big fan of from Bussin' with the Boys. Will Compton. He played for Nebraska.
Yeah, I remember.
Do you ever watch? You ever listen to Bussin' with the
No.
Boys and all that? They just had Trump on, and I know that
I'd probably
when I
watch
told Trump was on like Howard Schultz's Howard Schultz.
He was on a
Andrew
bunch of
Schultz.
shows.
Howard Schultz is the guy that I think created
Fuck
Charlie
Howard
Brown.
Schultz. No, Howard
He's a
Schultz.
Starbucks.
Howard Schultz is
Starbucks.
Howard Schultz is the idiot that got rid of the Sonics and just
Good point.
being a box.
He was on Andrew Schultz's podcast. He was on Bustin' with the Boys. He was on the Nelk podcast. And when I told Craig and Corey that we had a special guest on, they immediately, I guarantee, were thinking, "Oh, he's making the rounds to all the podcasts, and Fullbuddy Cast is going to be the next Trump podcast."
I did, but then I realized that he's going and doing 6 Feet Under with the Undertaker, so he'd never come on this one.
Is he really going on 6 feet under? Did I hear you?
Yeah.
Nice.
Is he? Dude, he's-
That'll be a good one.
Well, podcast is the new thing because then Kamala was on with
Sexy time.
what's her name?
Or some sexy
Yeah,
time
no,
show.
call her daddy.
Yeah.
And then, according to Barstool, she reached out to go on BFFs, to go on PMT, and to go on another, I think, Jack Mack's podcast.
You sound made up.
I haven't heard of any of those.
Well,
They're
think
on,
he just put
they're on
letters
the
down.
they're on the DTO, and then
Yeah.
she went over to the BMW.
AWL. But I think it's very interesting how it's turning into.
Well, you should go ahead and just send them both a comment and offer up
You should
the platform.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then
Could have the debate in the garage.
Dude, the
night.
debate.
the people will get back to you and be like, how many listeners you got?
Like, hey, it just takes one vote.
Could totally change the state of
Hey,
Washington.
do you guys want to get 30 votes in a state that it doesn't matter? Come on, Fullbuddy Cast.
Listen, we have some great ideas, like the Menendez brothers fighting in a UFC octagon to see one beat the other. We have your buddy Gavin Newsom handing.
You like big checks, don't you?
Have you thought about making a podcast before?
You just land on the Trump Network. Fullbuddy sponsored by the Trump Network.
Dude, that would be crazy. That would be crazy. No, I feel like we got someone a little more special when it comes to, and he puts a special, especially Homer Robertson on the mic.
Right on.
Yeah, there we go.
He doesn't want to.
I'm excited to hear. I got my own podcast. Why would I buy
You do
yours?
so plug it. Talk to me about your podcast. I got actually a sticker on my refrigerator for me.
Yes, you do.
Go ahead and mention it and talk
So
about it a
it's
little bit.
Tackle Box Talk. It's a fishing podcast. You just catch me fishing out in the woods, wherever. I have random guests on here and there.
Yeah.
I had my son on there last week.
Oh yeah.
It was pretty cool.
See, the thing I like about Homer's podcast is it feels like you're actually out there. Like with the you hear the birds chirping, you hear the walking through, stuff. You hear even when you're on the boat, kind of that hollow aluminum ting when you move around in there too. Right. It's a very immersive. Plus, and then you kind of talk like quietly because you're fishing. You're not like shouting like what we do.
Oh, right.
Like what Corey does.
I shout every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only time we really yell on there is when I'm catching a fish.
I got one.
You're right. Stuff like that.
Have you ever yelled, "I got one" when you really didn't have one?
Yeah,
See it.
pretty much.
Oh, got away again.
I wish I had video.
Right?
I did that as a kid. My dad would kidnap me and take me fishing. I hated it. I hated fishing, and so I had my own fun. Made up my
Let's
own.
clarify, it really wasn't kidnapping.
It wasn't kidnapping, but it just like it felt like it. No streaming services. I missed out on the Saturday morning cartoons. It's like one of those things where it's like I'm not gonna be able to see what happened this week with Saved by the Bell.
Instead,
and
you made a great moment with your father.
Yeah, bull crap.
That sounds terrible.
It was the worst.
Yeah.
Cats in the cradle in the sun. So if you hold your line a little tight on your fishing rod, at least I figured this out.
Your bobber goes up and down.
No, you pull it. Yeah, you pull it.
His bobber doesn't go
It
down
makes
anymore.
the end of the rod bounce, and so it looks like you're getting so I'd be like, oh, I'm getting nibbles. And my dad would turn around. He's so excited. He's got his son who's fishing with him. He
Right.
loves fishing. And here he is. Oh, you're gonna get a fish. All right. And then he sees me just freaking doing the
Finger.
yeah. And he just stopped inviting me. He just stopped inviting me.
He wasn't mad. He was just disappointed.
Yeah, he was.
That's sad.
Yeah, he just turned around with a single tear going on his cheek, and he said, "I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed."
So does your dad go golfing with you at least?
He never went golfing, and the funny thing is like it kind of takes the same amount of time. It's going to be like a few hours, but I feel like fishing prep is way more, and like also especially if you have a boat, there's more work that goes into it than just loading up the golf bag and getting in. And
Yes.
So.
It's way more.
Do you have a boat?
Yes.
What type of boat?
It's like a little 8-foot.
Like aluminum
one. Fits
Got like
back
a
in my
Minn Kota,
truck.
got a little Minn Kota trolling motor on it.
Yep.
What?
That's the job.
And you get how many lines do you have in the water at the time?
Only 2.
You and your son?
If I'm by myself, I can have 2.
Oh, okay. One for each arm.
Yeah, or some I'll try to catch 2 different kinds of fish on each bowl.
You're not trying to catch the same fish on both
No.
bowls?
I've done that once. I've done that once, like long time ago.
Like Randy got one and then Randy got the other? It's like, oh yeah, try to catch me. I'm going to get a bowl.
Right.
I'm going to make this a complete mess for you.
Yeah.
It seems to me fishing's much more peaceful over time. I haven't been forever, but golf to me isn't peaceful.
It depends who you're
Get
with.
into that microphone. Like, look, you're looking at me. Look at the mic. There we go. And talk into it.
It depends on.
I think you got quieter.
Did I?
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
There
Okay.
we go.
All right. Just talk normal. I can move that.
No, you're fine.
What was the question?
Yeah.
It
Oh,
depends on who he's fishing with.
then who you're golfing with?
True.
Well, golf frustrates me enough where I don't get any peace.
But fishing
Oh,
frustrates
yeah.
me because I don't catch any fish. Yeah.
I would feel like I would just be chilling out there, so it would be fine.
I mean, I don't know about somebody that fishes all the time, but most people don't go fishing specifically to catch fish. They just enjoy being out and doing something. So I think if you're going every single time just to catch fish, then you're probably gonna be frustrated.
Yeah, I know. Because, every time I go to the river, I have stuff to catch shit out of the river.
So you're bad at river fishing. Is what you're saying.
Right. Pretty much.
Not Craig though. Craig.
One
every
day,
time Craig
one day
fishes,
I'll get it down.
catches everything.
What?
With a fair hand.
Congratulations, by the way, married.
Yeah.
Where and when was that?
4th of July on the beach.
On the beach,
Yep.
catching no fish, caught a wife.
Caught a wife. Yeah.
Where was this at?
Mo Clips, above Pacific Beach, about an hour north of Ocean Shores.
Thanks for the invite. And did you get robbed? No, I'm kidding.
Did I?
Just this last. Whoa. This
Yeah.
last
That's not a
July.
very good way.
Yeah, I just got married.
That's not a very good way to start the marriage. You can't say you got robbed.
Yeah, not yet.
You got robbed
Yeah,
when
wait
you
for
got
the
married?
divorce.
Who got robbed when you got married?
No, I mean on the beach there.
I did. That's why I got divorced. My life was robbed.
Well, that's what I was getting.
I know
I
you did
guess.
that. I made the joke for you.
This is round 2. So.
Round 2 for you.
Yes.
And your gal likes to go fishing too with you?
Yes.
What's her name?
Her name's Lily.
Lily. Should give her a little shout out.
Yeah.
And then how did you propose? Did you?
We were
Mountain
just
Dew and
we were just coming home from 4th of July weekend a year before, and I was like,
Oh, so a full year.
I looked at her. I'm like, we come here every damn year. We're getting married on the beach next year. And then a year later, we got married.
That's crazy. And I hope I didn't hear it. Yes. Did she say?
Well, obviously, we got married a year later.
She showed up, so.
Yeah, we had a year to not.
She seems pretty cool.
She's nice.
She
Yeah.
seems pretty cool. And then did you guys do a little honeymoon anywhere?
No,
Or
we
you guys-
haven't done that yet.
What are you guys thinking?
We're hopefully, if I get enough money before April, we're trying. I've convinced her to go to WrestleMania for our honeymoon.
In Vegas.
In Vegas, because it's 420 weekend
Yes,
too.
that'd be nice.
So it might be lit.
That might be the best thing I've ever heard.
Most romantic.
Dude, I just saw some tickets yesterday before that it also included dinner and sitting with the Undertaker, and then you got to go to Topgolf with
The
Miz.
Miz. Yeah.
That'd be cool.
How much? How much?
It was super expensive.
It was like 10 grand.
Yeah.
Dude, that's not. Dude, that's not bad.
Super Bowl price. If you went to
Yeah,
the Super Bowl
exactly.
alone.
I think it
That's
should be cheaper if I have to hang out with the Miz though.
True.
Just get a discount.
You should get paid to be with the Miz.
it's 15,000, but we're paying you 5,000. You get a $5,000 credit.
Damn Browns fans.
10,000. Speaking of damn sports fans, congratulations on beating a terrible offensive line named the Seattle Seahawks. Number 78, I saw this today, has been pressured and allowed pressure 35 times this season. He's our third string backup because we lost Fant and we lost the other dude. And the next offensive lineman in the NFL this season that has the most pressures allowed, 19. So he's almost Geno can't throw. But other than that, we would have won that game.
Sounds like a lot of excuses.
It does.
We can't establish anything if you're letting people run through you.
I was just mad that our special teams is still trash.
Did you guys
and allowed that kickoff return? Because if that didn't happen, I don't think you guys would have got over 10 points, being realistic.
Well, I think that was
Chenault?
proven by the other points we couldn't do.
But all 6 games, our special teams made a jacked up play.
Wasn't your kicker injured as well?
Yes, and now he's hurt again, this new one.
So you have the new guy that went for a meaningless, stupid tackle at the end of the game.
Right? I thought you were supposed to play again. And Moody's out, but Wright is okay.
He's trying, but he's got a dislocated shoulder.
Yeah.
So you don't need a shoulder to kick. Get out there.
I don't
Get
know.
out there.
It might make you shank it. Who knows?
Are you kicking with your shoulder?
Whichever way you're leaning, just put a weight on the other shoulder pad. You get yourself out. Get out there and do the job. You think somebody in the 70s wouldn't kick without an arm back there?
Yeah, just put a patch on. I think whatever eye you put a patch on, you're going to kind of lean that way anyways.
Yeah.
That's all you got to
Maybe,
do.
I don't know.
There's a kicker with no foot before. Come on.
That's
It was
crazy.
half a foot.
Oh, that's true.
That's true.
Did you have anything else going on in your life you wanted to talk about, or no?
Not really.
Okay, now we're not talking
Not
about
yet.
anything yet. I will talk about the sports app at the Muckleshoot Casino.
How do you like that?
So frustrating. Almost garbage. It might be getting better, but
Because the Wi-Fi sucks?
maybe it could be the Wi-Fi that sucks. It kicks me in and it kicks me out. And yesterday, I'm like, you know what? Forget it. I didn't even bet last week. And this week, I went in there to bet. And so I went to the kiosk. And if you go to the kiosk, you'll see the last person. Sometimes you'll see the last person that bet on the screen.
Right. So you
And
try
so-
to match it if you wanted to.
So I like to bet that person's bet, whatever it is. Not the amount, but just what it is.
Right.
So I threw $5 on this person's bet. He picked 6 games on Sunday, the NFL, or actually tonight too, because the Saints are playing the Broncos. He picked how much they would be beaten by between 1 and 6 points or 7 and 12 points, in increments, right? If $7,200 if these 6 games hit, that's it. I suck at gambling. Maybe somebody else has got it figured it out.
You thought some mathematician was betting before you?
Hey, I'd take that chance
Dude,
if I was betting on a kiosk. You
$5
never know.
for 7. Somebody
That
did
is, that's what bets I make when I do gamble on sports betting.
Yeah.
I make the $5 bet to make
that's
10
why,
grand.
Right, exactly.
That's why I had North Carolina State to win the whole thing in the Final Four. And they made it to the Final Four, and on a $5 bet, if they would have won the whole thing, and I would have won $1,000.
Yeah, but you also did you pick them to go to the Final Four?
No, I just picked them
To
to
win
win the
it
whole
all.
thing
Yeah.
when the tournament started.
Yeah. I got some of my bets. I got 2 touchdowns. I got 3 people with 2 touchdowns this week. Alvin Kamara tonight. I've got.
They're lucky they score 1 touchdown as
Right.
a team.
Yeah.
No way.
That's a tough
Alvin,
run.
You didn't see their injured list? It's pretty long.
And Rattler's starting again.
Yeah.
that's why they're going to hand it off to freaking Alvin Kamara the entire time.
Where's
They have
it?
no receivers.
Tough
They're just
run
going to load the
defense.
box.
Tough.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's
You
going to
didn't
be
see their
Bub
injured
Means
list?
catching the ball and getting a touchdown, even though that would probably be a good bet. I think the Saints are going to surprise everyone right now. They're going to win the game outright.
They've lost, 4 in a row? I can see them
Why?
losing
Because they're
in
at home.
overtime.
Does it help them? Does it help them at home because they have Sean Payton come back to home?
Yes, and they're going against the
Is Hybrid
Broncos.
back? Is Hybrid Man back?
No.
No, he's
Oh,
out
then
too.
yeah, they're gonna lose.
I'll bet everyone $5 here each.
I'm in.
Money line Saints. I take the Saints.
I don't bet money lines. I bet straight up.
That's
You
what
want
it is.
money line?
No, that's what it is. No, I'm not taking the spreads. I'm taking the money line.
Oh.
It means
Oh, fine.
it's a pick.
Straight up then?
Yeah.
Straight up.
Okay, I'll take it.
Okay.
I'll take Broncos.
Okay.
I'll take Broncos.
Okay. Fine. I just made $15. This feels great.
It's the only second time in my life I ever took the Broncos.
It's crazy to me.
If
You already know this the first time, and I feel like
Dude, Bo Nix is gonna get absolutely swallowed up. And I've got an interception from him, interception from Rattler, and like 5 other interceptions. That's gonna win $1,000.
It's gonna be a turnover game, huh?
I think we're gonna see a lot of interceptions this weekend. Not every quarterback. I got a lot of bets out there because I'm going to Vegas on Wednesday. I'm excited. It's the birthday Vegas trip for me and me and Jamie heading out Wednesday, back Saturday. I'm looking forward to it.
Nice.
So, Corey, what's going on with you? Anything new? How's Pumpkin Land?
Do you know exactly how Pumpkin Land is?
Good? Going great?
No, it's not.
Not at all?
No.
Did we come up with an
Why do you
idea?
keep asking me about it?
We came up with a good idea, right? Was that last week we
Yeah,
came up with
you're
a
a
good idea?
pumpkin.
I know if you want cheap
No.
pumpkins, you go to Grocery Outlet. They're
Yeah, go to
they're
Grocery Outlet.
$5 at Grocery Outlet.
Yeah, go there.
Any size.
Okay. Grocery Outlet. I
That's-
like that. I'm
That's
down.
where we got our pumpkins.
Any size $5?
Yep.
Yeah. I like it. Go there.
Yeah.
Let's work.
Yeah. Corey is Corey Pumpkin Seed.
Oh, yeah, that's what you're talking
Yeah.
about, isn't it? Yeah.
Planting pumpkins everywhere.
That's what I was supposed to do. I forgot.
You're just carving them in the back in the cut fruit station. Just grab as many seeds as you possibly can.
Just throwing seeds at people's
And they're-
yard.
like,
Do
what?
they can you just plant those seeds that way and they plant? Or do you have to do anything specific with them?
I think you're supposed to let them
Probably water
sprout.
them.
But I've got one that's sprouting out randomly out in my backyard. Randomly.
It's not random. I told you that.
Oh yeah, you planted it with care. Care.
I actually put some Miracle Grow with it.
I like it.
Anybody that got pumpkins this year didn't want to cook the seeds like you can. They should bring them over to your front yard and just bury them.
Just a whole front yard.
I cheated on this batch I did the other night. I put them in the dehydrator.
See?
See how those turn out.
What are you texting? You getting questions?
Yeah.
I'm looking to see if we did good. No questions. No questions at all.
We could have listeners to have
Except for
questions.
Holly. No, we got. Oh, I will tell you that. Let me look at these stats real quick, okay?
I don't like that.
And also shout out to Dan for sharing so much on the podcast, on the page. He's listening. He's the man. Super appreciate him. So stat-wise,
I got a website I'm starting to use.
what is it?
There's a guy at work I'm using it. It's called onlydams.com.
Only Dams? That's smart. I like
I'm
it.
gonna get him on there too.
So this week, this year,
That's the sound of people turning their radio on.
this year only, we had 4,000 downloads just this year.
Yeah, those are the paid ones from overseas.
Those are the paid ones for overseas.
The bot is not doing his job.
Yeah, I figured at least 10 by the bot.
This month, 2,125 of those 4,000.
So what you're saying, this is what I'm hearing. We're
Yeah.
we're starting to become the business that says they're going out of sale.
And then
They're
people,
going out, and then they
It goes up.
and then people come in and buy stuff, and then they continue to be a business.
this week, $887. This is that Saturday Live, or not Saturday Live, Almost Live had that skit of Pat Cashman talking about the rug emporium. We're going out of business. We're not doing anything more. It's our word. Never again. You will never see us in this town ever. Kaput. It's gone. You gotta watch this. And then at the end, it goes at the end of the commercial of him talking about it. They're slashing prices, getting rid of everything. It says new location opened up in Tukwila. And that's us. That's who we are. We just threaten. We just threaten to. It's that Shane Gillis skit where he's
How
got.
can you threaten people? You can't threaten people that don't care.
It's not. I don't know. I don't know who's listening and who's doing it, but it's crushing right now. And
I have a great question.
stats don't lie. Yes.
I want to know, Homer, ready?
Yep.
3-point contest. Me, you, and Tony Signani, who wins?
Ooh.
Now?
Yeah. Right now. I haven't played basketball in 6 years.
Tony
I
asked.
do.
I'm saying Tony,
Tony.
just because I know my back is jacked. And
Yeah.
I don't even know if I'd get 3 to hit the rim before I
7 foot
give
hoop.
up.
7 foot hoop.
Gotta shoot it from the
haven't-
sidewalk. Gotta shoot from the sidewalk.
Trying to have a dunk contest?
For real.
Three-point
I
line.
think
I don't know if I could jump to a 7 foot hoop to dunk anymore.
Yeah.
I was playing pickleball. You guys playing pickleball yet? You guys playing that here and there
No.
with your buds?
Is that supposed to be like a certain age? And then
Yeah,
I
that
start
must
playing?
be 45
Yeah.
group.
Must be.
age.
But I was playing it the other day. I suck. Not a huge,
I usually just play
but
handball.
I was just petrified and terrified and horrified and mortified that I was going to
Hurt yourself?
literally snap 12 Achilles tendons in my legs. I was just like,
Did you play doubles? Play one-on-one?
I'm playing doubles and I was cutting back and forth, but my buddy Brandon Burt, a couple years back, we were all down in Southern California playing pickleball and just kind of in between golf rounds, and he cut and he face planted, and he thought one of us hit him in the back. He said, it felt like someone hit me in the back of the leg with like a broomstick or something, but he snapped his Achilles and had to have it and get it reattached. And I don't know if you guys have ever done this before, but Google a video of how they practice the Achilles tendon to get replaced. And what they do is they take a celery and they kind of like reattach, they kind of like split it apart, and then they sew it together and pull it in. It is trippy to watch how they put together.
They sew celery together?
To practice it, yeah.
I feel like I could do this though.
Yeah.
I do it every day.
You sow celery.
Yeah, that's part of it.
You didn't sow the plants
That's
of
part of the work.
pumpkins.
That's part of the work day.
It's just the way. It's just that's my 1 to 2 shift.
I'll play pickleball with you.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I'll play pickleball.
Well, I want one-on-one first, though, then I'll be your partner.
Terrible at it.
One-on-one, and then I'll be your partner.
Pickleball is literally like if you Honey, I Shrunk the Kids on a ping pong.
I love ping pong.
Can't step in the kitchen.
Can't step in the kitchen.
What?
The very front, you can't touch it.
It's called the
That's
kitchen.
stupid.
Men don't do it.
I don't
They don't step in
remember.
the kitchen.
Why just-
Women's league they can. They actually stay in the kitchen the whole day. The rest of the court's off limits.
Because they can't hit it over there.
Oh, way to make us suffer.
Oh, Holly loved that one. She's continuing to scream at the radio listening device.
There's one down at the high school, isn't there?
Women?
Any of the
I mean, yeah, we're not the Taliban. They're allowed to go to school.
most of the tennis courts
I
have
mean,
a pickleball,
pickleball court.
on it now.
There's a difference? I thought they were the same. I'm out of
Is
that
it a-
loop
is
The
it
too.
lines are a little different.
Is it a shorter
Oh.
court? You're the professional. You play.
Yes, it's a smaller court within tennis. It doesn't. It's like wiffle ball baseball. Like with real baseball, you're those balls are going so much faster, and you're hitting a wiffle pickleball, it's still going pretty, and it's a nice sturdier, but it's still going, but it's not going like 1,000 miles per hour like a tennis ball does.
Is it like ping pong? I can put English on it.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct. And there's actually special paddles that you can purchase that have like, aerodynamic graphite, like.
Oh, I'm in. You just sold me. I'm 100% into this.
Oh, jeez.
I love ping pong, so
This is it.
I'm back in.
Okay, I'll invite you to next time I get invited. I'll show up to play. And I'll be like, just kidding. I got my stunt double, my stand in.
I'm wearing
And
wristbands and a headband and tube socks.
you're gonna go against the same people. Don't mention their names, but you're gonna go against the same people that you went against a couple years back at my 40th birthday party. When you guys did
that's
the
no-
beer pong.
That's no problem.
Yeah.
You go say hi to your nephew as well, or your nephew.
Yes.
Your nephew second removed or whatever. I don't know what that would be. But did I tell you I called him out?
No.
So we were having a poker party at the place that kind of it's nearby his place, and he was there. And so I've DoorDashed to him before.
No, you told us that. You didn't just tell me you called him out.
Okay, so
For not tipping.
yes.
Yeah.
So he was there, and I was like, "Are you playing tonight?" And he's like, "No." I was like, "Good," because if you have money to play this buy-in of like a couple bucks, You have money to tip. DoorDash. and he's like, what are you talking about?
That's right.
I did play and so there's an Enumclaw poker tour that just started.
The EPT?
The EPT just started this past week. It's going to go for 5 months.
Damn.
It's got
But it's not leaving Enumclaw.
no, it's a $50 buy-in, and then you get like $60.
$50 and you get to play for the whole 5 months?
No, each time, once a month.
For 5 months.
12 people. Got Matt. You got
5 different locations.
Matty Stotts was in it. You had
Is this a points system?
Butch. You had Donald Jude, a couple others.
Is this a points
System.
It's not an open
yes.
table there.
And then 10% of that pot goes to the championship pot in 6 months. And so if you win, you automatically are into that championship. And then again, every time we get together, 10% of that pot. So it raises stakes. And then that buy-in is 100. You have to be the 3 of the 5 games prior. Anyway, I won. I'm in. Automatically in the championship game. So
I feel like that was just a long story for you to say you won.
that's all I wanted. That's all I wanted.
I mean,
12 people. So
I bet it's going to say 4.
just me. But I won. Me and my stuffed animals. Did you guys have stuffed animals?
I had some turtles back in the day.
Yeah.
Like stuffed turtles?
Yeah.
Like Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Like stuffed?
Yeah.
Did you get them at the fair or something, or where'd you
I
get
don't
them?
remember where I got them.
Did you name them?
I
other
had
than-
wrestling buddies too. Remember those little wrestling buddies back
Yeah.
in the day?
Oh, yeah.
I had those too.
I had a My Buddy and Me, so I could sing.
My buddy.
I had the one that I had the one that sang to
Teddy
you.
Ruxpin.
Yeah, Teddy Ruxpin. I had that too. Yeah, I had Teddy
Is
Ruxpin.
that the one that his chest glowed?
Yeah, and you
Yeah,
put like
yeah,
you put the tape in the chest, and
Yeah.
then you play the music.
I
for
had
you.
Teddy Rap Spin. That's where I get my hardcore lyrics.
No.
No, okay. I had a stuffed dog named Henry. My brother had Bingo. He was a younger brother.
Clarify. This wasn't a real dog.
No,
Stuff.
no.
I was really into taxidermy when I was a kid. So, had a squirrel,
I just want to clarify for the listeners.
had a ferret.
There was Roadkill when I lived out in Selleck.
You remember those Roadkill
Like,
Cafe shirts and all that stuff
Oh,
that
yeah.
were really popular?
I don't remember that.
You don't remember that?
No.
Roadkill
Big
Cafe
Johnson?
shirts
Remember
were
Big
everywhere.
Johnson?
Yeah.
Big Dog.
Big Dog, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Top Dog and Big Dog.
I would be like Craig to my brother in a sense. I don't know if you ever did this, but
A hero?
I would. Someone to look up to. But I would take. He had Bingo, which was like a knockoff
Is that another
Teddy
dog?
Ruxpin. No, it was like a knockoff Teddy Ruxpin. If you pressed his hands, he would say something. It wasn't a tape deck, and then you could put your hand in the back of his head, and it was a puppet, right? Anyway, I would like whisper.
5'17".
I would whisper in my ear, and he was like, my brother's probably. I did this from like 5 to 11. When he was like 5 to 11. I would just get him. So I'd be like, oh what? Oh what? Oh, you don't like Adam? Oh, you think Adam's? No, he's not saying that. He's not saying that. Oh, it was so much fun.
I had one of the Teddy Ruxpins that I didn't know was a Teddy Ruxpin, and Craig recorded stuff, and I thought it was talking to me.
Is this true? Oh,
Good times.
dude, that's genius. Hey, dude, it's me.
Hey,
Yeah.
go punch somebody right now.
Go give your allowance to your brother, Craig.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we would pretend. Did you guys ever do like there was like a wrestling match with your stuffed animals?
Well, it was a wrestling buddy.
Yeah. So did you like did you tag yourself in like you?
It was a one-on-one match. Right?
Yeah,
You guys
wrestling's a
never,
buddy.
you guys never like teamed up like
What? Play with stuffed animals together?
meaning like you're wrestling them like you're fighting them and like.
No, he wrestled me.
Yeah.
Well, you would still wrestle, but then you would also like tag your freaking.
There was no stuffed animals around. He just beat me up.
That's not true. I remember that one time we were wrestling, I took a stuffed animal and just beat you with it.
Okay, so you guys played this game.
Yeah.
Did you guys create any, like any weird games
Memories?
yourself?
Yes.
We played hallway football.
Yeah, talk about that. What does that look like?
It was Craig beating me up in the hallway.
Oh, okay. But was it like a real football stuff?
Well, I had a football, and then
You have to be on your knees though.
I was supposed to run to the other side of the hallway, and it was just Craig knocking me against the wall.
Craig on his feet.
Just kicking me.
We played Rodney King.
Yeah.
Whoa! Yeah!
Cancel!
I get it.
I don't get it. He was a football. He was. Oh, dude, I got mixed up.
You trying to say Rodney Pete?
Yes, Rodney Pete. Correct.
Yeah.
Quarterback of the Colts.
Freudian slip.
No. And then the kicker.
Do all black people
He's
look
like,
alike, Travis?
And Chad's like,
Marquise King.
I love bricks also.
My dad's name was Rick. I said I love Rick. I'll get it. Homer. What about you? Did you create any your own games or anything like that? You got sisters.
I grew up out in the woods. So.
And you got sisters, right?
Yeah.
Did you terrorize them? Did you ever think about how you what as a boy with sisters? What were you doing? Were you just trying to throw spiders on them and scare them and all that
Pretty
stuff?
much. The craziest thing was we were playing croquet, and Rose pissed me off, my oldest sister, and on nonchalant I threw the croquet mallet towards her from 100 feet. All right, this I ain't gonna hit her, and I magically hit her in the head with it.
Whoa!
And it was pretty hilarious just because I just chucked it thinking it'd go near her, and it actually hit her from that far away.
100 foot toss.
Maybe they're
I'm not that good. Come on now.
She just throws a dart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did she feel?
Yeah. What did she do? Did she turn around and
she had a well on her head for a while.
Yeah, I'm sure she did.
But it didn't hurt her that bad because she's still a high school. She's still a high school principal, so it didn't kill any brain cells.
That's true. Just yours. Did they? No, I'm kidding. Did you say poison?
Then there was another time, my other sister, she was we were throwing grapes at her.
Yeah.
And she went to kick one of the grapes, and she kicked the wall. So me and my other sister were just fall on the ground laughing at her, because her toe was crooked for a month, because she was barefoot. So it was pretty bad.
Did your mom ever have the conversation with hey, you guys are gonna be friends later on in life, you're gonna want to get along, or did she ever try to play mediator?
I don't think we really had that.
I guess you guys had still a lot of love in your family.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it wasn't it was just you guys just were
for the most part, my grandparents raised us.
Oh, really? Really?
Every weekend, pretty much.
Yeah.
During the week, we would go to school and that'd be it.
Where did they live at?
Tacoma and Black Diamond. So we used to go to Tacoma all the time.
Really?
Yeah, Rainier games and Tiger games every weekend back in the day.
So separate grandparents?
Yeah.
And
so my other grandma lived in Black Diamond.
So on the weekends it would be one
It'd
grandparent?
rotate.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah. It was
and then
fun though.
Did you ever? Are they still alive?
No.
Did you prefer one over the other, or were they both fun?
Both were fun.
Nice.
And I have 2 separate tattoos for each of them.
And I feel like you.
Memories I've done with them.
That's awesome. I feel like you cook. And
Yeah.
did you pick that up from somebody that
Probably all of them.
They also like to
because my mom and dad cook too. So
Yeah.
I picked it up on all of them.
just a family any family recipes.
Not really. No.
You create your own stuff,
Pretty
yeah?
much create my own thing
Yeah?
every time.
Yeah. What's your favorite?
You make a meatloaf?
Oh yeah.
I've never made a
sandwich?
meatloaf before.
Oh.
I used to hate meatloaf. I don't know why. It just sounded weird to me. Then one day I had it and
then what?
It was good.
Yeah.
I only eat it maybe once a year though.
You need to go and get one of the Bentley specials over there at O Chef Country Kitchen.
Yeah,
Is
go
that-
see Dan.
I've always looked for it. Where's it at exactly?
So you know where Pard's place was?
Yeah.
Or it's in that same parking lot.
Okay.
Now I don't know what his hours are right now.
This weekend.
Probably weekends, I believe.
Yeah. So feel free to order it, and maybe we'll go out there do a taste test and see if it gets the Homer stamp of approval or not.
Right on.
Are you hunting still? You got some more of that elk or
I
any
don't know
other
yet.
stuff?
I'm waiting to find out. Because I know my dad's friend, he's getting back surgery soon. So we don't know. I haven't heard anything.
He's the one that carries you on his back?
No, he's the one that hosts us. Because he's the one that lives in Montana and does all this.
Oh, so you got that thing in Montana? Nothing in Washington?
No.
How come?
I don't know. Bigger deer?
Oh, bigger deer.
Yeah.
Bigger deal? Bigger deer.
Yeah.
If you had a set hookup like that, why would you hunt here?
Well, I mean, you could hunt on...
You can hunt here, it's just way harder.
Yeah. Now, do you live on tribal land?
No.
You don't. Can you hunt on tribal land?
If we tribal.
But you're not...
No.
Where do you live at? Auburn?
Yeah.
I thought you lived...
No, I live by Olympic Middle School, kind of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's at.
Oh. By the Goodwill.
It's by where he lives.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Olympic Middle School now has.
It's crazy. Nice.
Oh, yeah, this guy's surveyed all of it.
They now have a field for a middle school that is better than most high school fields.
Yeah, it's really, it's crazy nice. They just put in a brand new football field.
The city of Auburn school district has more
Redid
money
all
than
schools.
anybody in this entire state.
It's awesome.
Can they send it over to Enumclaw?
Dude, if you looked at some of the schools they did in the last 3 years and their fields, it is insane.
But what are the taxes like over there? The bonds are
Yeah,
passing
it
too fast.
sucks. My property tax is like $9,000 a year.
There we go.
Thank
Okay.
you.
But my house,
Yeah,
when
you
I
pay-
my
That's actually all
He
of
takes your
Craig's
taxes.
That's all of Craig's salary.
it's
Craig
like
gets $9,000 a
it's
year.
like
and just
$9,000 a
overwriting him
year.
a check.
But when I bought the house, it was like $90,000, and now it's worth like $600,000 because all the brand new schools.
Do you ever?
And I'm waiting a whole year until the casinos, hotel like budget shit comes out,
Yeah.
because that might help their property go up too.
So are you at a point where you're like flirting with the idea of just selling your home and pocketing that money and then
Living out of an RV.
or like
somewhere, maybe.
moving to flipping? Oh, your kids are all still.
I have my daughter now.
That's right.
No, my son graduates at the end of the year.
That's what I'm saying. You still
So,
and your daughter is what?
13.
Yeah, 8th grader.
Yep.
Yeah. So you still got to stick around.
Yeah, sadly.
There's no RV Breaking Bad trips that you can take around down to New Mexico.
Not yet.
Have you thought about becoming a guide yourself, fishing or hunting guide or anything like that?
Maybe. We'll see.
I mean, is that? I'm not asking for like.
No, I'm waiting for certain stuff to go through.
Oh, I got you.
Around my birthday, hopefully.
November
7th.
7th.
Turn
Coming
big
up.
40. I'm scared.
Dude, happy
I'm
birthday,
the last
dude.
one of the family
Wow.
to turn 40.
Shares his birthday with Carrie.
Do ya?
Yeah.
And when is the election night? Is that the 8th or the 9th or
The 5th.
The 5th. Oh, so
I dodged it this year.
So you'll
Thank
know.
God. Sometimes my birthday is on freaking
Yeah.
election day, and I hate that shit.
You'll either be drinking a little bit or a lot. Or you'll be drinking a lot on that birthday or even a lot more on that birthday.
Right?
God, we're gonna turn 40. That's nuts.
When are you 40?
Next April.
Next
Oh,
April.
wow.
Huh? Still a baby.
Yeah, 39. Still a baby.
Still a baby.
Yeah.
Hold on to your youth.
Yeah.
Take care of that body. You don't know what it's like when you get
I just
old.
put me a little bit in
It's
the spot.
jacked.
Use sun lotion.
Yeah, I listened to that graduation song too.
Are you still making songs? Still making raps, beats,
Yeah.
any of that stuff?
I just listened. I went on a drive yesterday to the woods, and I found a bunch of beats I forgot I had. So
They're out in the woods, just randomly out there.
no, they're in my truck. And so I don't drive my truck that often
Forgot about
because
these
you see
things, honey.
these gas prices. So
So
yeah.
then do you?
But you think you're talking about headphones, Travis?
Do you found a bunch of beats? Did you?
Well,
Or the plant? Or the vegetable? Yeah, I went out in the woods and found a bunch of beats.
Let's also clarify, it's the woods somewhere. It's not woods in Auburn.
No, I went to Evans Creek. I went towards like Lake Mowich above Carbonado.
There we go.
I thought I could go all the way there, but they closed the gate. I think ever since COVID.
They saw you coming.
The gate's always
They're
closed.
holding the beat.
It's
Yeah.
a
He wants his beats back.
It's a 5
Here comes the
mile.
truck. Shut the gate. Shut the gate.
It's a 5 mile hike now to go to the thing.
These
So.
friggin' beats are 5 miles out there. Do you just like drive by yourself, listen to the beats and then just freestyle over
Sometimes,
it and
yeah.
just kind of get a flow going, figure it out?
Get in the zone.
Does it help like clear your mind a little bit? Yeah.
Yep.
I like that.
Quietness.
I used to
no
do
distractions.
that too. Yeah, you just kind of just like.
That's what I do when I fish too, though. That's why I like fishing.
Do you rap while you fish?
Sometimes.
Does it scare him into your boat? They're like, this guy's good. This guy's good.
Well, he tells me to get in. He's joking.
He's like, if you're with me, get in.
No, like me and my a couple years ago, we went fishing up in the mountains, and like I'm so mad I lost so many episodes somehow. I
They
thought it
just
was
falling
like,
out of that truck.
no, they just somehow they get recorded, and I'm like, man.
Have you thought about driving back up there and see if you can find them again?
I have lost a cooler up there too, though.
It's
once.
full of beats.
No, full of fresh fish I was trying to bring home.
Full of fresh beats.
Do you see what we deal with?
Yeah. So you lost them by recording over them. Is that what
I
you're saying?
don't know what happened.
Oh.
We were pretty toasted that weekend.
Do you still hang out with what's his name? He has a nickname too.
Yeah, your boy Troy. He moved
boy
back.
Troy,
he moved
yeah.
back home to Alaska.
Oh, he
so
did?
He's living in Alaska now. Helped take care of his aunt.
Okay.
Because she had cancer.
Have you been up to Alaska yet?
No, I need to go.
I feel like that's a place that you would probably thrive in.
Right. My junior to senior year, my uncle tried to get me to go up there, and my parents said no, bad influence.
What was he doing up there?
He fishing, but he's like a tugboat driver too.
Oh, okay.
And I think they knew my ass was never gonna come home. If I went up there, I probably would have said F school and got paid by him and just lived there for free.
Yeah.
Because he was gonna pay me like $1,800 a month,
Well,
and that's a lot when you're 17.
yeah, it's
And a free house to live in.
like your uncle.
And he probably would have fed me.
Yeah, it's your uncle
Yeah. I don't think I would have came
offering
home.
offering some tug.
Yeah, I'd
boat rides.
probably still be up there.
You'd be-
Because he's 83, still driving tugboats.
No way.
Yeah.
No way. 83.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And with inflation, you should like 3,600 of it. Yeah.
Right.
Have you thought about going back up there and taking over the family business up there? What do you think of our Mariners? Are you Mariners? Is that your second team? Washington.
Yeah.
But what do you think about the Phillies and
I'm
Bryce
so
Harper?
glad Bryce Harper choked. I can't stand him. He's Richard Sherman of baseball. He's arrogant and he's cocky and he runs his mouth. So I hope he never wins a ring.
So then when Sherman went to play on the Niners, you loved him.
Nope, I still hated him.
When Bryce played on the
Nationals?
Nationals,
Never liked him then either.
was
Because I hyped him up for
was
him
he,
to get.
was he on the Braves?
No.
No, he was never on the Braves.
No.
Why do I associate Bryce Harper with you? Maybe
Because
he's
he
just-
always kills us.
this could be
He's
it.
a home run hitter when it matters.
Are you thinking of Fred McGriff?
You might,
Yeah, David Justice.
I think you're
actually.
thinking of
They
Fred
did,
McGriff.
yeah, David
Justice.
Justice,
They were good.
Trevor Griff, Ronald
The
Acuna
90s teams.
Jr., yeah, like that, all those guys. Acuna's not on the team anymore.
He's
on-
hurt.
Is he-
Again.
Is he still on the team?
Yeah, he can't keep his ACLs together.
Who went to? Who was the one that went to San Diego? San Francisco?
Oh, you're thinking of Freeman. He's on the Dodgers.
Dodgers, that's
Because
right.
that's where he's from.
Machado was Padres, wasn't it?
Freeman's from LA,
Yeah.
so that's why he went there, but his agent screwed him at the same time.
Yeah, did he tapes on that?
Huh? There's a bunch of stuff on that, how his agent like
Trash.
effed it up.
He just wants to see two
And
guys.
then-
That's all he's doing.
Yeah, it was like down to the wire.
His agent screwed him over, but then... Because he wanted to really stay in Atlanta, because like, why are you going to ship my whole family across the country, you know what I mean?
Did he fire his agent?
No, because he got his millions of dollars, so...
True. Any words of wisdom, anything to leave us with before we end the episode,
Nope.
Homer? Was this worth it to come out here?
Hell yeah.
All right. Who do you got tonight? Bronco? Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, we got $5
We
that
know.
Bo Nix is beating the Saints.
He knows who's winning.
Yeah.
Nope.
No two
Yep.
touchdowns for tomorrow.
That guy bet the freaking Saints to win between 1 and 6 points. And I'm going to lose that $7,000 bet tonight.
No, you're gonna lose $7,015.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, 70, you're right.
How many sports bets have you won?
So I've been tracking it. I'm making
7.
No, I've been winning a lot.
3 years.
I've only won 2, but that's in like 6 months.
I make-
so I'm not that bad behind.
I bet the first half underdog spread, and that's probably winning 60% of the time, and so I'm up. But then I spend whatever I make on bullcrap like 7-leg parlays of anytime touchdowns, and but one of those are gonna hit. One of those times is gonna hit.
I think we need to revisit the Patreon where we take it over, because it sounds like me you're just spending Patreon's money to gamble.
This is all DoorDash money.
Yeah, it doesn't sound
Patreon
like
money actually goes back into Libsyn. Great question, Corey. So Libsyn charges me $50 a month to host the podcast, and so it goes back into that.
That sounds like a ripoff.
And then
I'll post it for you.
And then it's like uploading, and they
It
send it
gives
to
you all the stats.
Right, exactly.
Blah, blah, blah.
Do you have it?
I did.
You did, yeah.
It wasn't worth the $50.
I don't know.
Well, for me, and then the rest of it just goes.
I think that's
into the
better
light-
for
the lighting
because he
gear.
doesn't do audio or
electric.
he doesn't do video, so
No.
that's better for audio only. All mine's video,
Yeah,
so
yeah. We might go video at some point. It's getting easier.
We were just talking about quitting for good. Now we're going to go video. The big spectrum here.
You know what? You're right. I forgot about all the listeners we're getting. This is the last episode you guys are ever going to hear of Fullbuddy Cast Garage Night. Craig won.
I don't think
Craig won.
anybody wants to see a video of me and Craig bickering.
We did a video
I
one
feel like
time.
we've seen that.
did you?
Well, we did the cool fantasy football promo.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the video we did in here one time, and it ended up being kind of like long. Or
Did that ever? Was that real?
Yeah, Bobby. Yeah,
I never
that
leave.
was a fever dream. No, Bobby was in here for an hour just walking around us with different camera angles, and
Yeah, I thought that just disappeared.
but the audio was just like as if you were sitting in the room
Rain.
Right.
compared to actually listening to the audio that's getting put into a machine and all that, and so it just kind of threw it off. That's the thing that I'm worried about is the audio quality.
Craig was talking that there's a lot of those podcasts that you can just call in and talk, and it sounds like you're there. He wants to start doing that.
I've done a couple of those on my own too.
Because it sounds like you're right there.
No, I did that. I did an episode with Troy. Just catch up with him when he's up in Alaska,
Yeah.
and that one got like 100 views in like 2 weeks. I was shocked.
Yeah, you see?
So you should just come on.
And it's just him in the dark and me on my phone, like
you
screenshot it. And
you
it's
look
just
sponsored by the Huskers. I gotta get a picture of this
Oh,
because
God.
we gotta see the.
I've been a Nebraska fan since I was a kid.
Who was
Because of Rathman and Roger Craig. Because that's where they played before they were
prior?
Niners.
So once
that's
you found out where they were coming from,
that made me a
that's
Nebraska
what-
fan.
Okay, I
Same,
like that.
and that's why I like UCLA, because Reggie Miller went to UCLA. My favorite basketball
See,
player
you
ever.
have
Glad that guy's house burned down.
so many different like
I don't know
random.
why people hate Reggie Miller.
Dude, I feel like you just put a.
If I remember, didn't you try to shoot threes like him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember that. That makes it.
I tried
I'm
dunking
not
like
joking.
Sean
Like
Kemp,
he had a
and I couldn't-
specific specific three shot.
Yeah, I'd kick my leg out
Yeah.
and make you try to hit it
Yeah.
like a foul, like you can't do nowadays because every sport's woke. Look at baseball. You can't even go, like today. Like the guy slid into second and he had his foot in the way, and like they're safe now. You can't even block second base.
I tried to be
anymore.
woke back there at
It's
Montgomery, and
trash.
he'd stick his foot out, and I'd fall over and yell, "Foul!" Nobody went for it. Nobody wanted to do it back then.
You like UCLA, Indiana, Nebraska, San Francisco, Atlanta. Did I ever say Atlanta?
No.
I feel like you just one morning when you were like 8,
It's a 90s kid.
You got like a map of the American United States, and you just threw darts, and you're just like, okay, who do I like for basketball? Shunk, Indiana. Is that what you did?
No.
I think Indiana's a great choice to like things in.
I'm
I'm glad we're good again. I can't wait for this NBA season. It's the best team we've had since probably the year 2000 when we lost in
Zion.
the finals. We don't have Zion.
Rick Smith.
Rick Smits.
Rick Smith was good, yeah.
Mark Jackson.
Mark Jackson.
He got blackballed. He should be a head coach somewhere.
Seems like you can't say that.
What? He really should though. He should be a head coach. I don't get how he's not a head coach in the
A
NBA.
lot of people have been blackballed.
You can't say that.
Why?
You can't say blackball?
No, I don't know. I feel like that's getting close.
Oh, I was supposed to say bald. That's not that.
Yeah, just bald. I'm bald. I'm white bald.
I know. You need to get Rogaine to be your sponsor.
Joe Rogaine.
What if you had a midget that got blackballed?
Okay, everyone, thanks so much for listening.
Are the balls smaller?
Garage night. That's Craig Bentley. He lives at 2721.
Midget
Oh, stop! Can't say it. We're getting canceled.
Oh, stop.
All right, everyone. Thanks so much for listening. I would like you guys to give me a shout out for everybody real quick.
You can quit Patreon now. We're done.
Please don't.
We finished the podcast.
Please don't.
Go ahead and just transfer that over to free.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, we'll shout out the free members right now. Trudy, Catry Hoban, Sage Hills Golf and RV Resort, Anthony Wright. And then we're going to go shoot over to the paid members that are still active. We're going reverse this time. It's because we're so close to Homer here. We got Dan Coots Snyder, Jackie Van Hoof, Homer Robertson, Cameron Stratton, Thomas Savageau, Sasha Carey Lynn, Jackson Zyduk.
He's alive.
Jamie Kenny, Jamie Roberts, Ben Illman, Jared Skelly, needs some scary skelethons. Shekinah Sarver, Amanda Keating, Cassie Spencer, Seth Loop, Adam Kenny Art, Holly Graff, and Kellen Hall. That is it.
Did you lose some?
I lost one, but I think it was based upon a card. Usually there's card issues. Over here knows what I'm talking about.
Damn scam artists.
But I feel like I did lose
Paying
one.
Patreon? I know what you mean.
Well, Patreon's moving their to iOS. Like you have to make a monthly subscription that they charge through Apple now. If you have the app, the whole thing is just so. I don't know how much longer I'll be doing this.
It sounds like you should ask them just to mail a check to your house.
Yeah, literally, I may do that.
Send cash in an envelope.
You guys are so funny.
I'll just leave you like 6 packs of dollar store sodas on the front yard.
I'll take that. I'll take that for sure. Oh, I know who left. Yeah, there's one.
Was it because of a sweatshirt again?
Did I tell you what happened with that?
I feel like maybe.
Okay, so the guy that, I don't know if I dropped his name, but I'm not going to drop his name.
You did. I know who it is. Maybe you didn't. I don't know.
Not on the episode. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But I was door dashing. This was like 2 months ago. Door dashing. And he had just gotten in an accident like a week or two prior. On his way to work, he was kind of not paying attention. He even like posted that he wasn't like he deleted that afterwards. But anyway, I saw him that weekend, and he was just walking around like no big deal. Like his car looked pretty messed up, or his truck looked pretty messed up. Anyway, I see him, and he goes, "Oh, hey, I've been meaning to tell you," and he pulled cash out and handed me cash, and he goes, "Bro, I still listen. I just didn't want to do the whole monthly thing, and so I've been meaning to give you this money." And I'm like, "I still don't have a hoodie for you." He's like, "No worries, no worries."
Did you take it?
I told him, I was like,
What a jerk.
I was like, no, he's no seat.
What a jerk.
I wouldn't have shared that.
I wouldn't have taken that money unless I had a sweatshirt for him. I wouldn't have taken that
No,
money.
but I said, no, you're good. He goes, no, I want to.
Did you put it in your pants?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then. I feel like he forced it in on you.
Gooch 20.
Was it at the Eagles?
It was at the Eagles Club.
Yeah.
Just claim that as a tip on your door.
I did, actually. No, but yeah, so shout out to him.
He's
a
gonna
man.
be running that soon.
And appreciate him as well. All right, we got shout outs. Good. Homer
Robertson. Shout out. Thanks for having me on the episode.
Yeah, thanks for being a part of it.
You bet.
Are we shouting you shouting yourself out?
Sure, why not? I'm never
I
on
also
here,
want to do
so.
that. That's awesome.
Craig's a big fan of that.
I see.
Craig, your shout out?
Yeah, I'd like to actually give a shout out to.
I did a pretty good job today.
18.
Oh, I thought it was
And
yourself.
18 and Mrs. 18.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Their newborn.
Newborn, yes. Baby
18.
Baby 18, baby 1. Should we just keep calling it every...
I don't even want to know the name. It'll
Baby
be
18.
baby every year. So baby 0 through 18.
Do we have a party for baby 18 months?
I don't know.
We do a baby 18 days party, baby 18 months party, or
We
maybe
might have
with
missed.
18 months.
Actually, it might be pretty close
That's
to the 18
I
weeks.
think we're within. We're close. Well, shout out to 18 and Mrs. 18. Congratulations on having a baby 18. Not 18 babies yet. 17 more to go. Corey, shout out.
I don't have any babies.
Baby mamas.
No.
Half of Enumclaw.
No. They can't even find me to get a gift certificate. How are I do have a local business again. I've talked about it before. I went there again, and I got that sweet Cal Ripken jersey that you took a picture of.
The cool Ripken jersey.
Yeah. CC's Collectibles. That's where I got that at. It was in there. That place has everything.
How much was a jersey?
Like $35.
That's a good.
Where?
Yeah.
Here in Enumclaw?
CC's downtown.
You got another one?
I got another one today too.
Who'd you get?
Sandberg.
Ryan Sandberg? How do you spell Ryan Sandberg?
RYN.
Close. You're missing one.
Double N.
How do you spell Ryan Sandberg?
Unless there's an E.
That's it.
Yeah.
RH.
No.
I.
No.
N.
No.
It's
E.
R-Y-N.
It's RYNE.
Ryu?
RYNE. Not Ruin. Not RuneScape Sandberg. You guys ever play RuneScape?
No.
I know what it is though. So.
Jackson did. You know Jackson played the heck out of it when he was a kid.
He wasn't born when that was out.
Oh, I'll do a double shout out.
Ooh.
I'll also give a shout out to Jackson about bringing light to the surveying industry on the episode of Full Buddy. And Corey hasn't sent it to him yet. I already had that picture that he sent Corey
Craig has all the surveyor stats.
because I took a picture of it across from the stadium also. But I'm gonna give him a shout out for bringing it up,
You know what?
especially because it upset Corey.
I have a double shout
And
out.
upset me.
Double shout out.
Yeah.
Here, I shout out you.
Oh.
Hey, good job bringing a guest.
Yeah.
Thanks, Homer, for coming.
You're
Good
right.
job getting a guest.
Yeah, I sent
Well
Homer.
done.
I had Homer. Thank you. I sent Homer a message that said, "Hey, got any questions for Garage Night?" He goes, "Can I be on?"
No, that's a nice invite. Ha ha.
True. So I interpreted it as, "Can I be on?" And I said, "Come on over."
So you didn't do that much. I take back what I said.
Yeah.
You didn't do very.
I invited myself.
He invited himself. We've all done that.
I enjoy it when somebody who hasn't been on gets to come on and hang out.
Yeah, and we enjoy Homer, longtime Patreon supporter, off and on, longtime supporter, but he's back. He's back.
Yeah.
He figured it
I
out.
left Bank of America. That was
Unshout out to Bank of America.
Shout out to the credit unions everywhere.
cool. Right?
Screw banks.
Ready to go.
Yep. And then my shout out is to just you guys. Thank you guys for being a part of this. Everyone that's listening, everyone that's downloading, people that are trying to keep this thing going. This might be the last one. I'm heading to Vegas. There will not be one next week.
Are you gonna tell us you love us?
I love you all, and I love you, Corey. I love you, Corey.
I know.
And you know what? Here's the thing.
Say it back.
Back. Get back. I love is, and to quote Kanye West, the most important thing is love.
He's gonna get diddied soon. I'm not worried about Kanye West.
Dude, he's gonna get Diddy so hard. They're so, dude. The Diddy stuff is
That list is
insane. You know what? Diddy's.
What list is longer? The Diddy list or the Michael Vick list?
What the heck? Is there a Michael Vick list?
You know there's a list of all the athletes that were dogfighting with Michael Vick that he hasn't snitched on.
Oh, I know that. I
That
thought
list.
there's a pick list, but not
No.
a big list.
There's got to be a Vick list.
Dude,
Of
I'll
all
tell you
everyone's
what. I thought you were
gonna say
dogfighting
Epstein.
betting with
That
him.
just made me think of something I saw the other day.
Did you watch a
One
dogfight?
One of the best Halloween decorations I've seen in a long time. It was a skeleton laying down on the ground, like crawling, with a Michael Vick jersey on, with dogs all around it, like they were attacking the skeleton.
Yeah, it was pretty solid.
That's crazy.
It was in Atlanta, Jersey, though, just FYI.
I feel like that list is longer than
I think that it's probably long, but it doesn't
Diddy list.
overlap like the Diddy list and the Epstein and Diddy list probably overlap each other.
Dude, Yeah, it's like a.
I don't think
Oh,
you.
you're
I don't think
saying.
you can compare those two. I don't
Did
think
he-
they're even close.
You don't think everybody's on all
Epstein?
3 lists?
No, I'm
There's
saying.
got to be at least one on all
Okay,
three.
I
Well, there's
There's
true.
people on all 3 lists.
I don't mean compare them together. I mean the
Or
extent.
even on Michael Vick's list.
Yeah.
The extent
gotta
of
be.
the list. Michael Vick's list would not be as bad as Diddy's list. Not even
You
close.
don't think so?
No, and Diddy's list I don't think is going to be as bad as Epstein's list.
And I mean bad. I don't mean the amount of people on it. I'm talking about just in general what the list represents.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I get
yeah,
what you're
like
saying.
diddling kids.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
So you're not down with dogs, so you don't.
No,
you
I'm
don't
just
care
saying
about
I feel like Michael Vick's gonna have a long list of people he didn't snitch on when he
This is
decides to finally
I
snitch
feel like I am
before it's
Mr.
time to
Conspiracy
go.
Theorist. I feel like I've listened and seen all of them, Flat Earth to Planet Nibilu.
Because how many athletes we
The-
like do you
freaking-
think are on that list?
I've never
Yes,
heard. I have never ever heard of that Mike Vick list was. I thought it was just like his friends.
The conspiracy I heard was
But
that
it's
You
a
don't-
bunch
you
of
don't
athletes.
Think, yeah, you don't think boxers were
I've
out
heard
there
that
making
conspiracy.
bets on that?
It was Steve McNair and Junior Seau were on
Like,
there.
are you trying to tell me Mike Tyson's not on that list? Come on.
Mike Tyson's pissed. He's like,
Tao
let's do a tiger.
Mateos.
Come
Girl
on.
Trip was there too.
Yeah, I mean, there's reasons why people aren't here. They were
Yeah.
gonna snitch.
They were gonna snitch on the Mike
Yeah,
Vick list.
and now they're saying
That could be it,
CTE.
too.
Dude, if we end up dead, forget Hillary,
Oh,
forget the CIA.
Dude, QAnon's got her back.
Yeah.
No.
Don't worry about it. I know what's up.
Mike,
QAnon's got this show's back.
it's gonna be Mike Vick.
Mike Vick already knows Craig is an Eagles fan. That's cool.
Oh, okay. That's
Actually,
true.
I have a Michael Vick's Eagles jersey. I bought it right when he went to the Eagles.
Why is that?
Just because it's a collector's item.
You're an Eagles fan?
No, it's just a collector's item because I have his Atlanta one.
Okay, I know what I say real quick.
Do you know who loves Michael Vick? Or well, did.
His
I don't-
mom.
Probably not anymore.
Cats. Cats.
Scary Skelly used to love Michael Vick.
When he was on Virginia Tech.
No, he used to use him in Madden all the freaking time.
I think everybody
He
uses
was
Michael Vick in
he was
that.
such a terrible passer back
He was a
then.
cheat code.
Just run the ball over. And he was a huge Vic fan. There's not many left.
Real quick, I know I keep saying that. The top 3, your personal top 3 football teams that you low-key root for. Obviously, we're taking out the Seahawks, the Eagles, the Colts, and the Niners. The other 3 that you're like, if you see them play, you low-key root for them. I will go first.
And you hear it on the next episode. Goodbye.
Bills.
Oh, that would have been perfect.
Bills. Eagles.
You root for the Eagles?
I
You
do.
said you couldn't take that out.
Yeah.
You said
No,
you
I
couldn't
mean-
take the Eagles.
You can't take your own.
Oh.
Oh.
Bills, Eagles, and because of Corey, I'm going to say Colts.
You root for them for me?
I will root for them for you.
See,
correct.
So what I hear
I did know
is
you loved me.
He's rooting for the Eagles and the Colts because
He loves
of
us.
us.
He loves us.
Well, Eagles I loved because when I was a dairy
Nope, it's
manager,
because of us.
and you, but when I was a dairy manager way back in the day, it was during the Mike Vick era, they would typically play. It was crazy. They'd always be either on Sunday night football or Monday night football, it seemed. And so there was like a year or two, especially with Mike Vick, and I would go to bed, go to sleep because I'd be getting up at like 3 a.m. I'd go to bed watching whatever that was, fall asleep to it. And I just kind of like, it was kind of like, I have good memories. And I always liked Randall Cunningham. In fact, my stuffed Dare Bear, to put a full circle on this episode, named Randall with a Randall Cunningham jersey as well. And
Did Officer Pippen
I
give
want
it
to
you?
say Ricky Waters.
Would have been awesome.
I had a Ricky Waters jersey for an Eagles
The Niners.
as well.
You never Niners Ricky Waters? That would go
No,
hard.
that's burned it.
Yeah,
Rip it
Seahawks-
down.
yeah, Seahawks Ricky
Nope.
Waters.
Nope.
What?
Eagles one. Only.
That's
So
got to be like 94, 95, because that's when I was a Niners fan.
Ricky Waters?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I was 8th
Who's the
grade.
Niners?
I'm talking Eagles though. All right, go. Top 3 that you low key root for.
Well, Bills, I've always liked them since I was a kid. I liked them instantly after Don Beebe didn't die when he fell on his neck.
That's true.
So is Green Bay your next team?
Man. Any team that's playing the Cowboys that week.
Okay, I like that. I'll accept it. Hate sometimes is bigger than love.
Man, I don't know. I don't know what third one would be.
Okay. You don't have to have one. Court?
I don't even know if I have three. I was a Niners fan back then, so I will always have a soft spot for the Niners. And I low-key rooted for the Giants a lot when Eli was there, just because it was another Manning, and I followed that. So I'd root for them quite often to see, especially when they would play the Patriots, because I didn't want the Patriots to win. Other than that, I didn't really have a soft spot. Maybe the Bengals. I kind of like seeing the Bengals win.
Dalton days, or like...
No, it was the Palmer days. I was watching it.
Can I ask it?
It was Palmer, Rudy Johnson, and Chad Ochocinco.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it was...
They easily win the Super Bowl that year. Palmer doesn't get hurt.
Yeah, he tore his knee and then screwed my fantasy team.
Damn it.
John couldn't save the day.
Yeah. Shout out to Central.
True.
And then Homer, top three.
I only have one, and he already took it.
Whoever's playing Seahawks.
Whoever's playing the Cowboys.
Oh, the Cowboys. Oh, okay. Whoever's playing the Cowboys.
Yeah. Then the other two, I'd go college.
Okay.
Wazoo, because my sisters went there.
Okay.
And Army, just because I was in the Army.
Nice.
The craziest thing to me still is that the entire time I was a Niners fan, he was a Cowboys fan. And now he hates the Cowboys.
Not the entire time.
You were the entire
You were a Cowboys fan?
He was.
Only
before?
because
I
his
like-
bandwagon, Emmitt Smith was great,
Emmitt Smith.
Troy Aikman was great
No,
too.
I hated Aikman all the time.
I have
Okay, that's fine.
I have pictures of him in cowboy
I
pajamas.
will say this. To this day, I still will say Emmitt Smith's one of the greatest running backs ever.
When he was on Arizona.
So here's the thing. I got a story for you. I got a quick story for
I
you.
seen him play it.
So my brother-in-law loves the Cowboys. Big fan of the Cowboys. And he's just a glutton for punishment at this point. So he's going to house sit our house. Now Jacqueline, while we're gone, Jacqueline is going to be at my parents, and so he's just house sitting taking care of the dog. He doesn't know this. So Jacqueline has a twin bed in her room for like if friends spend the night. There's a bed already made and all that. So Jamie bought. I text Chris, said, where do you want to sleep on the couch, sleep in the bed? He goes, just whatever bed you got for me, okay, cool. Jamie went online and bought the twin size Cowboys, like the thing when you were like in like 5th grade, you wanted like the Chicago Bulls like full set of like the pillows and the sheets.
Yeah,
and
the sheet sets. I had a Niners one.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we bought him a Cowboys one. He doesn't have zero clue.
Why is he gonna be upset? That's gonna
Why
make his day.
would you not make him sleep in the Eagles?
Yeah. You should have bought him an Eagles or a Niners one.
No!
Come on.
Oh no!
You missed opportunity.
Oh.
Next time.
She could have did something even
Next
cool, like
time.
Eagles full-on thing, and had Jalen Hurts posters up.
You know what? you gave me a great idea.
So frustrated now.
Because since I'm
So
sleeping
good.
on a twin bed right now, I can buy some sheets
and you can make it.
and I can go back in the day.
Dude, it's like $40 on Amazon, bro. Like, remember circling that on the Christmas wish list or whatever they had, the wish book?
The JCPenney wish list.
Yeah, it is so good.
I'm gonna decorate this room and this twin bed like I was 10.
Do it.
Yeah, Power Rangers, Ninja Turtles.
How did you not get more inspiration in this podcast room? Dude, you go Colts. You go. Are you gonna go way back in your?
When I was 10, yeah.
Oh, you're gonna go to Niners. Are you gonna put some? Are you look online and see if you can
I
find
should-
those
I should-
stuffed
I should
animals, those
decorate-
stuffed.
Because
Teenage Mutant
none of my
Ninja
Colt stuff is up there. It's all in storage, so I should just redo that room entirely like it was when I was 10, and then just leave it that way when I leave.
I think,
Just all Niners stuff up there.
and then come up with your own idea of everyone's handprints on the wall. Like, and I'm glad I thought of this. This is my idea.
I had
That wasn't in that room.
I know, but
I
I'm
had
saying he's
so
gonna
much,
do it. He's gonna be
so much Niner stuff, like a lot. Like not as much Colt stuff as I have now, but I had a ton of Niner stuff. I even gave it away because one of his buddies that
Do you-
was in our
Homer-
league-
You still have that?
Yeah, Homer's like.
I think I
so
still have a couple.
salivating over here.
I think I still have a couple. I don't know where it is though. A couple. I had these like Joe Montana, Jerry Rice pictures that I had kept for years. I had them somewhere. I didn't get rid of those, but I gave some stuff to. He had a buddy who was a Niners fan that was in our league for a while. I gave him like some blankets and just extra stuff that I still had. But I had a ton of stuff. They were in the Super Bowl. Was the Chargers Super Bowl?
Oh, yeah.
They killed them.
Yeah.
I had a Niners locker in the living room that I sat next and watched the Super Bowl with.
Nice.
My one of my like semi quasi nephews, big Christian McCaffrey fan. He's like 9. He's probably 7. He's gotten into football this season, or like a little bit last season, but super into Madden. And he's just a huge Christian McCaffrey, just decked up. And every week I'm like, oh hey, how did Christian McCaffrey do this week? I didn't get that many yards. I got like 4 touchdowns, right? Years.
We're saving him for when it matters.
That's what I tell my wife.
1 day a week?
Yeah. Don't worry, we're gonna save it when it matters. He's down. He's on IR.
Hey, he's been IR this whole year. When's he gonna come off?
He's got. Hey, when you place something on IR, it's like 4 weeks at minimum. Okay. So.
I don't know.
At this time, he might as well retire.
He's seen the specialists in Germany.
He's getting injections.
Yeah.
Getting therapy down there. Didn't we give shout-outs like an hour ago?
We gave shout-outs. I love you guys. Thanks for listening. Hey, this may be the last one you ever listen to. Have a great week. Bye. That's good.
That would take forever.
That kept going on. Well, thank you for coming out, Homer.
It's like fishing. Last cast. 3 hours later.
That's how it is. Casino. We lost machine. Last 100.
I'm going
Oh
second
shit, it's 11 o'clock.
To big bets. Who are you going with?
I don't know, I gotta figure it out.
Chris?
I'm going with Trav and
No.
John.
What time?
This is 17th.
Ish. It opens at 8.
Yeah, the breakfast isn't, or the food isn't open until 9.
Yeah.
I went there on Saturday morning.
Dude, I wish I wasn't last.
29
what
days.
comes?
Yeah.
I
All of them right.
I went 14-14 last week.
Dude, my boss did the same thing. I'm like, did you parlay any of that? Could you imagine
Trav
parlaying
did
it?
7 of them.
I think it was an easy week for some reason because the other in math.
Everyone
pickups,
else, yeah, got it.
I got one wrong and I lost. So 2 people got 14 out of 14.
Yeah.
And this year, in the one that you backed out of,
Yes.
there's 52 people in it.
Yeah.
4 of us went perfect.
What did it come down to? Do you guys do Monday Night Football scores?
Yeah. And Trav got 43 on the money. I was pissed. I get a perfect week and I lose.
Well, his week was perfecter.
Yeah.
He was right on the.
Jamie missed one.
What game?
Probably Seahawks game because she.
Yeah.
That's what most people admit. The most people that missed one was all the Seahawks games. Because people that.
I missed the Denver game. I don't know why I should be taking Denver bets after I did that. You can bet in the parking lot though, can't you? From the app, like you just have to be
I think
in
you
the
can
circle
now.
on the
It's
Wi-Fi.
something new, I think.
I got 29 more days until I can go back.
Go back to work.
No, could be in there. I got fired.
Oh, so they gave you a certain amount of days until
Yeah.
you can go gamble.
You have 60 days. It's been a month. 1 month anniversary
They
today.
probably got facial recognition as soon as you walk in. They're like, 1 day left. What are you doing?
So
They get there at midnight. Roll 1! I'm in!
So explain to me what's going on. How come you got let go?
I've been trying for like a month to get fired.
You've been trying to get fired. Are you getting unemployment?
So.
Or do they get a severance?
I have until the 1st to know if I need to go after unemployment or not. Because I'm just waiting until I lawyered up through all my VA, military, medical claims.
Okay.
So I'm waiting on that shit. Because if I win on my lawsuits, I will never have to work.
Do you think you're going to get a lawsuit?
Yes.
Do you think you're going to win the lawsuit?
Yes.
Like a wrongful termination?
No, I'm talking about for my medical.
Oh,
for the
through them.
military.
Oh.
Yeah.
So.
Because my old boss, he did the same thing. He's the one that hooked me up with the number. And he just got his shit. He just did his, so since he got his shit, he did Social Security claim too. And he had to do all lawyers for that. But
How
he
much
won
did he
that
get out
too.
of it?
So now he makes $9,000 a month just to be alive, tax free.
That's your property taxes.
Yeah. And you
For
don't
a
have to
year.
work.
A year, though.
No, but it's tax free.
Yeah.
And you get that a month. And you never have to work. No, but if you have 100% disability, your taxes go down too. Half. which is alright, I guess.
Where do you live at by Olympic?
Like right next to it, pretty much. Like where the
Like on J, like north of it?
No, 21st. The same road as 7-Eleven.
Oh, okay. That's gonna be that.
So right where it says leaving school zone, my house is like right in front of that. So that's when people start gunning it.
Did we say anything on here
So-
that you're nervous about with what's going on?
Huh.
Okay.
That 21st and R by 7-Eleven there is next year. They're starting a roundabout.
Oh, you fucking kidding me?
R Street, you know how crappy R Street was now?
They put them everywhere.
Well,
Yeah.
I hate fucking roundabouts. The piece of shit that invented that thing, he needs
Yeah,
to be
they're
fucking shot.
putting one
I'm
right.
sorry, they're
There's
fucking
gonna be a
garbage.
huge one right there. I just looked at the plans today.
Is it a double one like the other one?
Well, it's just like the one up at the
Just make
casino.
a fucking stoplight, goddammit.
There
Roundabouts-
is a stoplight there.
Oh, you talking about
I'm talking about an R.
like Game Farm?
Like heading towards Game Farm, yeah. But right by the 7-Eleven. That's R and 21st.
They're putting a roundabout right at the fucking. Wow.
Roundabouts everywhere.
They cost more than a street light. All that cement and all that extra bullshit.
They cost more up front. They don't cost as much to maintain.
So they're cheaper long term for those cities.
They cost a lot to maintain when I drive by. Especially the Edgewood one. You know that Edgewood one? Going like towards Milton. Anyways, like it's hella flat, like
Yeah.
how they built it. I just drive right over that bitch.
Well, that's what everybody does. That's what everybody does up by the casino. That one. Everybody drives over that one.
I use the second lane to pass hella people. And like, what? You don't gotta stop on it. It's a fucking roundabout. That shouldn't be there. I hate roundabouts. I'm just glad they didn't have that damn thing at the high school when they were there.
Yeah, the amount of people that don't know how to use it.
Well, the one at 244 is half built.
Is it
People are
halfway
still
done?
stupid about doing around
4th.
244th and Roosevelt or
Oh,
whatever.
by Moose? Is that what they're putting in
Yeah.
right there? They're putting a roundabout right? Oh yeah, we drove by it the other day. I don't care why you're making everything roundabouts. Probably Californian bullshit.
All right, I'm uploading it. You guys okay with that? Are you okay with that? We didn't say anything about your work.
Nope.
I tried to get it out of you and you wouldn't do it.
One
And the
day.
title be Midget Talk.
One day we'll talk.
I gotta
about
delete it.
You don't have to delete anything.
I know. I was the one who fucked it up.
Yeah. We just played into it.
Yeah.
it. No one will even notice.
Yeah, nobody listens, Travis.
Starting to trash you guys.
I haven't been, YouTube hasn't flagged me on any of my shit yet. I see
What do
some
you
fucking-
talk about beating?
No, we
midgets
see
and-
we see like fag every now and then on there.
And
I haven't been canceled yet.
YouTube actually cracks down on that.
And I got flagged for QAnon.
Yeah, how do we get flagged for QAnon then? In the title. Was it because it was the title?
Yeah, it was
What?
insane.
Oh.
That's bullshit. Couldn't believe it.
I don't know. I think the more popular you are, the more chances there are to get your shit like flagged.
Just don't put
But
fake
what-
in the title.
But if you're a little peon, they're not gonna go after you.
Fantastic, absolute greatness, and capitalize.
The faggot part.
Going on top.
On topic. Then it's
Ooh,
part
on
of the
topic.
podcast.
That would be cool if the whole podcast was talking about cigarettes, and then that was the title. Just like a review.
Each brand.
A review. That's a sweet review podcast for.
That reminds me
cigarettes.
about there's a guy at work. He always tries to like, he always bitches when people have like shit on their shirts. And like the dude's from England, right?
Yeah.
So they use the word cunt every day in their fucking language. This dude had a shirt on that says politicians are cunts, and like the dude tried to make him take it off.
Really?
And so like my supervisor was like, if you don't like it, maybe you should go home, because he knows he's from England. And I'm thinking, yeah, use the word every day in your language. How are you offended by the word cunts?
I wonder if I can wear that at work.
I always wanted because there's a tight end.
I know I couldn't.
There's a tight
In case the
end.
mayor walked in.
Just says corn on the con.
No, but there's a
produce.
there's a tight end in the NFL. His last name is
What do you
Kuntz.
guys call the?
It's Kuntz.
What do you guys
No,
call?
yeah,
What do you?
Yeah, I wanted the
call
Niners
the-
to draft him just so I could wear
the
that
fresh-
to like
fresh
meetings
cut?
and have him.
Isn't it? What's Dan's?
No, what,
Part of
what,
Dan's last name.
Dan Kunstner.
But it's yes.
But don't they call that? What do they call that spot where you chop all the fruit up?
cut room.
the cut room.
The cunt room.
Yeah, I can tell.
And then
It is all females in there too.
He say, hey, listen, the cunt room, but over here,
You know
the
what?
meat department. We can't say meat
You know what I'm
department.
gonna do? I'm gonna go into work tomorrow and I'll be like, hey ladies, come here. You know Travis from the podcast, he says this is a cunt room, so I need
I don't
to-
like it. He also said midgets a few times on the podcast.
And so that sweatshirt you used to wear, Shelby, you might want to burn it because he thinks this is a cunt room.
Yeah. Not me though.
She'll actually think it's funny for
In 10 minutes till Denver scores.
Nope. Nope.
All right, go Denver. Go Denver.
All right, we're released.
Have fun in Vegas.
Thank you.
Vegas.
Thank you.
Yeah, lose all your money again.
On
I mean,
the-
win.
November.
Funny you thought I was sincere.
November 8th is Madden's 21st, so we'll be walking up and down the.
November 28th?
You said November
November
8th?
8th. Yeah, Friday. So we'll be prowling around.
Maybe I'll come by there a day late, sell my 40th day late.
Yeah. Then we'll be
The
drinking heavy.
7th is my first birthday.
We'll see who won the presidency.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
That way you know how hard we're drinking. Bye. You bet. It was good. Podcast. Travis, Graig, Corey Bentley. It's fucking awesome. Good podcast episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this shit. Hell yeah, we fucking killed that shit.